Meal prep is supposed to make life easier, so why does it always feel like such a huge chore? If you've ever felt like meal prepping takes too much time, too much effort, or creates too much of a mess, you're absolutely right. But it doesn't have to be this way. After years of meal prep, I've found 3 hacks that make meal prep faster, easier, and way less stressful, and I'm breaking them all down for you in this video. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, my name is Charles. I'm a personal trainer who changed his own life through fitness and have helped hundreds of clients do the same. So let's get into the first hack, which is using pre-measured ingredients whenever possible. One of the most frustrating parts of meal prep is measuring everything out. It slows you down and it makes tracking meals a chore. Instead, think of it like building IKEA furniture. You wouldn't want to cut and measure every single piece yourself, right? You want pre-cut pieces that fit together seamlessly. That is exactly what pre-measured ingredients do when meal prep. Let me show you what I mean. For example, when buying ground beef, I buy the tube style that come in 1 pound or 2 pound increments. That way there's no need to weigh or portion it myself. When I buy chicken breast, I buy as close to a ½ pound or 1 pound increment so that I don't have to chop it and guess weights. What I personally do is a ½ pound of lean meat in any given meal. So if I'm buying 3 pounds of ground beef, I know that that makes 6 meals. If I'm buying 4.5 pounds of raw chicken breast, I know that that's going to equal 9 meals. So let me give you an example of why this works so well. Imagine if every time you went to make a protein shake, you had to weigh out every scoop of protein. That would get old really quick. And companies know that you wouldn't use the product if it was that complicated. So they've streamlined the process to make it easier for you to use and you to buy it more and more. We should be doing the exact same thing for our meal prep. This is about cutting out unnecessary steps. The more friction you can remove from meal prep, the more likely it is that you're going to stick to it long term. Think of it like setting out your gym clothes the night before a workout. Small tweaks that make your life easier add up to big results over time. Now we can take this philosophy even further with hack number 2. Only use frozen or canned vegetables. I don't know where this idea came from that to eat healthy, you have to eat fresh veggies that you prepared yourself. The truth is, people avoid meal prepping because it feels like a lot of work. Chopping a bunch of vegetables every single week, that's enough to make you say, forget it and just order takeout. And here's the thing, frozen and canned vegetables are just as nutritious. They're way easier to prep and they simplify tracking your meals. Let me show you exactly what I mean. If I wanted to prep green beans from fresh, I would need to estimate how many I need for them. Then I bring them home, I rinse them and I cut off the ends. Next, I need to weigh them and search for raw green beans. I log the raw weight and then I cook them by boiling or steaming them. And then finally, I can portion them and divide them in my meal prep containers. Versus, I buy the can, strain it, scan it, and type in the weight that's on the front of the can. I'm done, that's it. Frozen or canned veggies require zero chopping and can be thrown directly into the pan or the microwave. They come pre-washed, and there's no guesswork in finding the right product because you can just scan the can and type in the number directly. Meal prep isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. If skipping fresh veggies means you actually stick to your meal plan instead of giving up halfway through the week, that is a win. Remember, this is about making the process easy enough so that you actually do it. Now, let's make this process super easy with hack number 3. Only use one-pot meals or sheet pan meals for meal prep. So here's the thing, it's not just the cooking time that makes meal prep a hassle. If you've meal prepped before, you know that the cleanup is a bitch. If your kitchen looks like a tornado hit it every Sunday, you're gonna start skipping meal prep altogether. But using one pot or sheet pan meals means less mess, less effort, and more time for literally anything else. One pot meals like chilies, stews, or stir fries let you throw everything in all at once. Proteins, carbs, and veggies all at the same time. Sheet pan meals let you throw everything on a tray, season it, and then bake it with no extra dishes. Set it and forget it. While the food is cooking, you can do something else. Meal prep doesn't need to feel like a chore. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm gonna keep harping on it. The easier it is, the more likely you will keep doing it. The one-pot meal or the sheet pan meal is a cheat code to keep you on track without sacrificing your Sundays to cooking. So please just stop overcomplicating meal prep. If you put these into practice, you can save countless hours and actually stick to it and reach your goals this year. But it's going to take more than just proper nutrition to transform your body. If you want to learn more about how to transform your body, click this video to learn more about fitness and nutrition.